Hey everybody, Daniel Fusco here, and welcome to today's 2-minute message. I love people, and I've always been fascinated by people. When I was in high school, I took a psychology class. I ended up being a psych major in college. Mostly it's because I'm always just fascinated by people. And here's one of the things that I've learned is that everybody has a story that they're telling, right? And that story is a well-worn story. So whether it's somebody who is always a victim, whether it's someone who's always the hero, whether it's somebody who is always, everything is bad, someone who's, everything's drama, right? It's always woe is me, or someone who chooses to look on the bright side of everything and say, man, everything's wonderful. See, everyone has a narrative that they're telling. And here's one of the things that I realize is that when a person comes to Jesus, right, by the nature of who we are in Christ, really Jesus wants to be the defining narrative of our life. They call it the overarching meta-narrative, if you want like the specific term for it. But really, the gospel becomes the narrative of our life. And in the gospel, we're neither the hero or the villain. You know, Jesus is the hero and we play a part in it. We're never the victim because we know that we're more than conquerors, even though bad things go on. And really what I think that's beautiful is that when you allow Jesus as the storyline, the narrative to be the overarching narrative over all of your narratives, it really hems in all of the garbage. Because there's nothing worse. Like, you meet people sometimes and their life has been hard, but everything is like the world's against me. And so even when something goes on, the way they define what went on is the world's against me, or it's this, or it's that. And what I've found is that really what Jesus wants is he wants us to say, well, listen, this is what the Lord is doing. This is what God has for me. This is how the death and resurrection of Jesus changes the way I tell the story of my life. And really then the story of your life really becomes a gospel story, and your life becomes a testimony, not just the tragedy that you feel that it is. Now, I want you to share this message. And I realized I just opened up a can of worms, and there's all sorts of variables, and everyone's story is their own. But listen, how amazing it would be if all the people of God saw the overarching meta-narrative of their life being a gospel story and not some other narrative. And in the comment section, what does the gospel mean to you? I want to know. I want you to tell me, say, this is what the gospel, the good news is, this is what it means to me and how it is changing my life and how I see myself. And God bless you today.